Welcome, everybody. Today is Monday, April 14th, 2025. We are live 6:30 p.m. Eastern from beautiful Cleveland, Ohio. My name is Artie. This is Drew. We are Bomber Breaks, and I've got for you right now 3 boxes. 24-25 Panini Prizm Fast Break Basketball from our eBay store auctions. Our eBay store is Bomber Sports Cards. Appreciate y'all jumping in, and welcome to those of you that are new. Hope you have some fun and learn how we like to do things here at Bomber Breaks. You can find us ripping most nights of the week: Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and new release Fridays, which does include this Friday. I've got a ton of breaks open on our website, bomberbreaks.com. That's where we fill a majority of our breaks. If you want more basketball, boy, do I have more basketball for you. First, I've got Prizm Hobby Filler 3-box. Prizm Basketball is now a filler. Interested there? I've got full cases of Immaculate NBA. We have a pick your team that is now a filler. We're running 2 separate serial number fillers. Go to bomberbreaks.com. A little easier to read it through the description, but ultimately you're getting a left side serial number for the teams in the group there. One highlighted by the Rockets with the Men Thompson RPAs. Again, this is 23-24 Immaculate. And the other group has the Utah Jazz and Keontae, as well as the Hornets. But good cards for several teams possible. And left side serial number on that. I do have other full case pick your teams Immaculate. If you want to grab your team outright, use the code PYT10, PYT10 for 10% off any of the non-filler pick your teams on our site scheduled for tonight, Monday. I've got Bowman Chrome University Basketball. That's men's and women's collegiate hoops, both Delight and Hobby. I'm to a filler in a Delight case, and I do have another Delight and Hobby PYT outright. We've also got Inception Football Filler. We've got Leaf Collective and a whole bunch more. This Wednesday is Tribute Baseball new release. This Friday is Phoenix Football new release. So pre-sales available for both those new releases. Once again, bomberbreaks.com. We ship twice a week, every Tuesday and Friday, so we'll do our very best to get cards into the mail tomorrow, Tuesday, along with everything we ripped yesterday and Friday from both the website and our eBay auctions. I really appreciate y'all jumping in. Let's go through the lineup in this one. I've got Alan R. with the Lakers and the Grizzlies. Welcome to Brian D. with the Knicks. Christopher P. Bulls, Raptors, and the Jazz. Dan, hometown Cavs. Let them know. Bucks and Blazers. Welcome to Ezekiel C with the Boston Celtics. Hugh has the Rockets. Jacob B. Spurs. Good luck. Jeffrey D. Clippers and Suns. Lewis with the Sixers. Nick has the Pistons and the Heat. Magic and the Wizards. Good luck, Nick. Paul G. with the Thunder. Phil A. with the Hawks. Roger M. with the Hornets, Pacers, and Kings. Roger G. Welcome in, Roger, although he may have been with us yesterday, I believe. Mavericks, T-Wolves, and Pellies. VNR Railroad is back with the Nuggets. And Zinzi, that's you with the Nets and the Warriors. Thank you as well. Guys, it is the calm before the storm. The regular season is over. We have no basketball today, and then we will have basketball every day for the next 40 days plus. I hope you're as excited as I am. Got play-in games this week. Real playoffs start this weekend. I'm pumped. Best of luck to everybody. Let's see if we can find a little Prizm Fast Break Basketball to get us in the mood for some NBA action. Gonna be pretty epic on the playoff side. Good series everywhere. Clippers, Nuggets 4-5. Whoever plays the play-in, wins the play-ins is going to be great in the West. Cody Williams, rookie, and a Wemby, a Talisman Prizm Fast Break insert there for the Spurs, but all Wembys are still good Wembys, even as a second-year player. Here's Cam Thomas for the Brooklyn Nets. Cam Thomas, Brooklyn, 17 out of 125 in the orange on the Cam. And, the man, Luka. But, man, Lakers, right? LeBron and Luka got the 3 seed, going to make another title run. Going to be wild.
Yeah, put $100 on the Lakers as soon as the trade.
Right.
Vegas knew what was
right. Like, I don't blame you. I mean, I wouldn't want to play them either. Here's a nice one for the Washington Wizards. The guy hit the game winner in the final game of the season for the Wizards to guarantee the Jazz to have the worst record in the league. Good job, Utah. Way to keep tanking. Bub Carrington, one of the trio of good young rookies. The Variation V, right? Drew educated me on that one last week. Variation V for the draft night suits and such. Bub there for the Wizards. And Grady Dick, second-year player for the Toronto Raptors. Can never have too many dicks on the break pad. Grady Dick Blue, 126 out of 150. Raptors, Kansas Jayhawk. Another team that won't be making the playoffs because they, again, were kind of tanking out, but starting to accumulate some pretty good talent there in Toronto. Just like Utah, got to flip the switch at some point. Another Wemby Prizm fireworks on this one. And there's a Prizm Bronny James. Lake Show on the Bronny. Did get the start in their last game. It didn't go so well, but he's still very, very young and just in a tough spot, I think. I feel like he's pressing a little bit because he's really crushing the G League. So he just must be a little tight when he gets to the NBA games because he should be probably playing slightly better. Kyle, your rookie, nice one there for the Jazz. Dream. Silver Barkley there, legend. And for the Atlanta Hawks, it's Nikola Durasic. Rookie purple. Nikola. Purple 48 out of 75 for Hot Atlanta. You got the Grizzlies and the Warriors. That's a really good play-in game. And then that's the 178. The other one is Magic and Hawks for the right to play the Celtics. Reed Shepherd, kaleidoscopic there for the Rockets. And numbered hit for Hot Atlanta, it's Clint Capella. Kind of fun if the Cavs drew the Hawks. We get to see Karras and George Yang again. 72 out of 100 on the Capella. I just really want Orlando to play Boston, personally. So Orlando is extremely physical and defensive minded, and while they probably won't beat them, they'll just beat them up. Just beat them up, right? That's the whole point. Is we need Boston to have as tough a time as possible before they get to us, assuming we don't epically collapse against like the Bucks or something. I don't know who would beat us at this point, but Cody Williams, luck of the lottery rookie, and Jonathan Kuminga for the Warriors. Magbo rookie, and Dominique Legend's going to reveal what for the L.A. Lakers, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Man, that is cool.
You almost couldn't fit it on.
Right, no, I think it's mostly just Abdul-Jabbar, and that is really cool for the Lake Show. L.A. Lakers, top of the screen, Alan R. Alan, nice hit for you, my man. Congrats.
Is that numbered?
It is 30 out of 99 on the Abdul-Jabbar red fast break auto. One of the all-time greats right there.
That's sick.
I gotta say, I feel like the Prizm fast break autos have been pretty solid. A lot of nice veterans have been showing up. I've been.
We got Dame last week.
Yeah, we got Dame, and then I hit. Another like. God, it was just like Dame. Somebody. Oh man, I lost it. Either way, it was a good one. Jalen Johnson. I got 1-on-1 Jason Terry. Jalen Johnson, 92 out of 125. Hawks in the orange. Oh, it was Cade. I got Cade.
Okay.
I got Cade too.
Nice.
Yeah.
He's gonna be a star.
Yeah, he might. There's people are arguing for him for first team All NBA this year. Bader Charman and Kevin Durant, kaleidoscopic. Man, Phoenix fired their head coach already, and just can't believe a team with Durant, Booker, and Beal can't make the playoffs. Although they really botched this season. I don't know why they traded Nurkic away. I know why. I guess I disagree with the why. DeJounte Murray here for the Pellies, 150. They did fire former Cavs executive and their longtime VP David Griffin today. I guess it's his fault that the whole team got hurt.
They've got a good squad.
They do. That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's his fault that they've accumulated a lot of good talent. Sar rookie here for the Wizards. Zion is Zion. He can't seem to stay healthy. And silver Jaylen Brown for Boston. Then just some freak, right? DeJounte broke his wrist. Ingram was hurt a lot. Sasser. But they're a team that can really benefit from a good lottery pick. They get one extra good player, and you mix them in, all of a sudden, they're good. The only problem for them is that the West is just loaded, and I really don't see many of those teams in the West getting a lot worse anytime soon. Ant-Man and the T-Wolves did sneak into the 6th seed. They're going to be taking on the Lakers in the first round, which will be a lot of fun. We know how well he played in the playoffs last year. And here's a boom for the Thunder. Your likely MVP, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 7 out of 20. Fire for the Thunder, Paul G. That is yours. Congrats. SGA in the house to just 20. Beautiful. And that's going to conclude box number 1.
Nice box.
Really nice box, right? Yeah, Kareem, got the little short one there, variation, and a lot of color as always. Awesome. Let's keep it rocking. If you guys are on the YouTube side, we did just post the link to the Prizm Hobby Filler. I see Grizzlies, Sixers, Rockets, Jazz, Heat, Magic, Blazers, all in that filler, guys. 3 boxes of the hobby version of this product. If you're interested, go to bomberbreaks.com and grab a filler spot or 2. Have some fun with me a little bit later on. My hope is to rip a bunch of basketball tonight. Here is KCP, Condavious Caldwell-Pope in the red. 26 out of 100, keeping his playoff streak going after playing all those years for Denver, now in Orlando. Stephen Castle, Talisman rookie. Probably your rookie of the year. I don't think anything happened in the last week that would really change that he was on a collision course with the rookie of the year. Jalen Brunson for the New York Knicks. Are the Knicks going to show out a little something? They going to surprise somebody and beat the Celtics? Maybe?
No.
No. Brunson and the Knicks. Brian, that is you. 50 out of 125. I saw Bridges did the same thing that Jared Allen was doing, like started the game so he could keep his streak going, then fouled immediately and was taken out. It's
Yep.
like
He laughed the whole way.
I know. I just can't like eye roll hard enough now at this point. It's like I get it, but I don't know. I mean, hey, it's great to have a player that never misses, especially when it actually matters. So I guess from the streak standpoint, he just wants to keep it going. But Jimmy Butler there and Kelly Oubre here. But Jared Allen did the same thing, so I can't, maybe the one game was a half. I don't know what Sunday, I think he played only a minute. So whatever. Zach Edey, rook for the Grizzlies. And there's a nice one for the Atlanta Hawks. Zachary Richichet. Variation rookie. That's a pretty nice looking suit, too, I gotta say. Like that. Variation rookie there, Atlanta. And a little Shaq Diesel. Lakers in the blue. Legend Shaq. Has Chris done any of his impressions in front of you yet?
He was doing them earlier today. I heard Charles Barkley.
43 out of 150. 43 out of 150 in the blue. Matas rookie for the Bulls. One of my favorite rooks.
That's going to be low numbered back there. Not the green.
Nice. Spoiler! Behind the Brunson Kaleidoscopic, it is an old school T-Wolves. Boom! Drew was on it. KG, the big ticket as a T-Wolf in the green. 5 out of 5. Nice one there. Roger G. That is yours on the Garnett. 5 out of 5. Another, man. I really like this fast break Prizm, man. Stuff is nice. Obviously, the Prizm brand, pretty darn strong.
Yeah, regular Prizm can be a chore to go through, but these are fun.
Right. Tyus Jones there. And Trey Mann, purple for the Hornets. Trey Mann, 32 out of 75 for Charlotte. Terrence Shannon Jr. rookie and Bronny James. Cam Spencer rookies galore in that one. Darren Fireworks. And behind that, for the Houston Rockets, Reed Shepherd. Booming. Nice blue Reed. We've had a couple nice rookies in this as well. The Reed is 106 out of 150 for H-Town. Hugh. The Reed Shepherd is yours. Congrats. Oh, there's that nice breeze.
Last week it was snowing.
Yeah, that's right. Literally, that is Cleveland to a T. A week ago, Drew and I were sitting here going, is that snow coming in? I'm like, yep. And now it's like, it is 70. The birds are chirping. I'm dying for a breeze. Wouldn't have it any other way. I love you, Cleveland. Damian Lillard, Kaleidoscopic, although I heard Florida's nice. Pete Maravich, purple for the Utah Jazz. Look good. Purplish. We'll go fuchsia, purple. Pete Maravich, 39 out of 50. Jazz. And behind Ja, we do have an auto. It's going to be Kaishan George of the Washington Wizards. Another nice hit, Wizards. One of those good young rookies they have. I do like Kaishan better with the giant fro, but that's all right. The Wizards here is
Nick H.
Nick H. Nick H. Congrats, Nick H. You got yourself a Kaishan George fast break rookie autograph for your Wizard spot. Yeah, you can still see it. Cool. All right, so just had a base jaw that we used to reveal, and more Atlanta color match in red of Trae Young. I still have flashbacks to Trae destroying the Cavs like, what, 2 seasons ago now, where we lost a playing game to them. It was bad. Atlanta, Trae Young, it's 21 out of 100. Jakob Portal, Mitch Robinson, and finishing up box number 2. Jalen Tyson, rookie. And Fractal Wemby. That's like our 3rd Wemby. And behind that, I got another nice rookie. This one for the Miami Heat. It's Kel'el Ware. Kel'el Ware, Miami. I'm a big fan of Kel'el. I think games I've seen him play, man, he can hoop. Shoot the 3 ball, get rebounds. Kind of like that new age NBA guy that can spread the floor as a big. Very valuable. 13 out of 125 on the Ware. I'll be curious what the all-rookie teams look like. I feel like he's got a shot for sure. Porzingis and Drew Holiday. All right, folks, 2 boxes down, 1 more to go. Thank you again for jumping in. If you're having a fun time with Drew and myself, man, we would love it if you guys could hit those like buttons, eBay Live or the YouTube stream, even the video if you're watching it back. All thumbs up do help us out. We appreciate you if you could. All right, let's find some fun ones here. Stephen Castle, rookie for the Spurs. And backwards, Dame Lillard, silver. Here it's this guy named Stephen Curry. He seems like he could be good, I heard. Blue, Golden State, although they're into fight, man. They blew it, and now they're in the play-in. So they are pretty big favorites at home against the Grizzlies. And they'll definitely be bigger favorites if they happen to lose, but I think they'd love to play the Rockets and not the Thunder. So 16 out of 150 on the Steph Curry. Who knows? Maybe they wanted to play the Rockets. I don't know. The Rockets just kicked their butts the other day, but certainly the most experienced of the playoff teams left in the West, that is. Melvin Ajinka, rookie. All Sox cards go to the Thunder spot via franchise history. Ja, kaleidoscopic. Okay, Ja. You belong. And purple Laker, Rui Hachimura. Haven't had any chats on my eBay Live for a hot minute. If you guys are in this break, don't hesitate to let us know who you're looking for. 39 out of 75 on the Rui. Jared McCain, rook for Philly. Fractal Luka, that is Devin for the Spurs, Prizm. Topic and Cody Williams. And there's a variation, Rob Dillingham. Rob Dillingham, T-Wolves.
Man, he looks smart.
right? Look at those glasses. Is he a draftee or a Jeopardy contestant? I can't tell. Rob Dillingham, variation V. I gotta say, that's a pretty cool swag, too. I like that. Like bejeweled crosses on the suit coat. Nice. There's Luka Doncic, who I saw today. They said his Lakers 77 is the #1 selling jersey now in the league. 15 out of 100 on the Luka. Once again, great job, Mavericks. Good job, Nico. Totally deserve to keep your job. Hope they lose by 40 in the play-in. Fire him immediately before he even leaves the stadium. Tristan Newton, rook for the Pacers. And Alexander Sarr, talisman. Wizards. And for the Sixers, that is Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry, orange. Philly.
I hate Kyle Lowry.
81 out of 125. We were doing 3 basketball on Friday, and my man Men, I pulled a Vince Carter Raptors, and I was like, hemming and hawing. He's like, Vince didn't want to play for the Raptors. You know who the all-time favorite Raptor or all-time best Raptor is? Kyle Lowry. I was like, what?
What?
I was like, yeah. Compared to Vince Carter, Tracy McGrady.
Vince Carter is one of my favorite players
Right?
of all
That's
time.
what I said.
I still collect.
I was
Vince
like,
Carter
man,
cards.
like Vince Carter is a little step above Lowry. I like Lowry, but that's funny. So that he got him again. Nikola Topic, silver rookie, Thunder, OKC on that one. And for the Phoenix Suns, it's Tyus Jones. Tyus Jones, Phoenix Blue. Yeah, how did they not even make the playoffs? 54 or 150. I guess the West is just loaded, but I still feel like they underachieved quite a bit. And that's probably why their coach got fired. Jacoby Walter, rookie. Isaiah Collier, rookie. LeBron James. Fireworks. And behind that, nice one for the Sixers. It's Tyrese Maxey. Maxey in the orange for Philly. We've got 112 out of 125 on the Maxey. Don't have her autograph yet, do we, from this box? All right.
Not yet.
Let's see what we can do. Trying to bring it to the surface. It's Trae Young, kaleidoscopic. And Jalen Williams, another nice hit for the Thunder. J. Will there. OKC in the blue, 72 out of 150 on the Jalen Williams. Love that nice SGA. Okay, good job. That was quick. Tristan De Silva, rookie. Jonathan Mogba, rookie. We are going to have our autograph here. Good luck. Let's put the pack down, and we'll turn and burn. It's going to be Nikola Derosic of the Atlanta Hawks. Atlanta rookie auto there. Hawks in this one. Phil A. That one is yours. Congrats. Nikola Derosic. 76 out of 99. Patrick Williams for the Bulls. And Kevin Huerter, Sacramento. In the pink. Possibly fuchsia. Maybe magenta.
Maybe magenta.
6 out of 50 on the Huerter. I love color synonyms. It's one of my favorite things. So you pull like a purple hot box and like that. You just think about how many color synonyms you can come up with purple. So you don't have to say purple 47 times. Lavender is a good go-to.
It says it's pink.
Yeah, see, that's so boring, you know?
That is boring, yeah.
Right? Like pink, fine, but fuchsia sounds so good. Magenta.
Magenta's got a nice touch.
It does. Another SAR for us as we round things out with a SAR luck of the lottery. And our last hit's going to go to the Lakers. It's the big man, the unibrow, Anthony Davis. In the red. Sorry, Anthony. I know playing with LeBron must have been fun. Living in LA must have been fun, but Dallas bound. 91 out of 100 on the Davis. Although I do think fully healthy with him and Kyrie, like they'll be just fine, but only for a couple years probably, or until he breaks the next bone. But all right, folks, that is the break. Appreciate y'all joining in. We got a lot of fun stuff here that we took care of. We had rookies of Castle, Bazelis, and Sar. Castle, Bazelis, Star there. On the veteran side, there's the Jaylen Brown Silver you saw. LeBron, Ja, like Wemby and Ant-Man, then 2 more Wembys. On the rookie side, we had Sar, Topic, Sar, Cody Williams, Shepard, and Bronny. And then I top-loaded the variations of Rob Dillingham, Ricochet, not a variation, Bub Carrington variation, and then Castle insert there. Numbered hits, we had Anthony Davis, Kevin Huerter, Jalen Williams, Tyrese Maxey, Tyus Jones, Kyle Lowry, Luka Doncic, Rui Hachimura, Steph Curry, Khalil Ware, Trae Young, Pete Maravich, Reed Shepard, and Trey Mann. More numbered hits include Shaq, Jalen Brunson, KCP, DeJounte, Jalen Johnson, Clint Capella, Nikola Derosic, Grady Dick, and Cam Thomas. Back row, a couple of real short ones here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's SGA to 20. 7 out of 20 on the Gilgeous-Alexander. And for the T-Wolves, it's Kevin Garnett, Legends Green, 5 out of 5. And our trio of autographs in this one include a pair of rookies. We have Nikola Derosic to 99 for the Atlanta Hawks, and Kaishan George for the Washington Wizards. And for the LA Lakers, it is fast break autograph to 99 of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Congrats to my Lakers owner, Allen, and all those. And boom, we're going to stop and save. We have 3 basketball up right now. If you guys want to see a really cool on-card, all-in-case Topps product that takes a pretty short amount of time, Hang around. We got a full case coming up next.